Good evening. Tonight we are taking a look at the Milwaukee 48-59-1210 what do you call it? Compact charger and power source. This is for, specifically this is for things like the Milwaukee heated coats, jackets, hoodies, access jackets. I don't know if it works with the gloves. And what happened was I got a Milwaukee heated jacket for Christmas and didn't open it right away until we got -12, which was about a month later. By then it was past the return period, and when we were looking, there was no one of these. This is from my hoodie, so I temporarily used the one from my hoodie for my new jacket. But Milwaukee sent me this one as a replacement for the missing one. So we're going to take a look. This thing is neat. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the original, which for reference is a 43-72-1000. And all this does is power the jacket or the hoodie. Battery slides in, and then you got the little socket. So let's take a look, because this one's a little different. I already cut the box packaging open, but I did not look at it or really go through anything yet. For starters, it includes a USB charger, because this one has a few extra features. Specifically, this one lets you charge your M12 batteries via micro USB. Yeah, I know, slightly disappointed it wasn't USB-C, but considering that this is a upgrade over what was supposed to come with my jacket, I'm not complaining. In fact, I really wish I could charge my M18 batteries over USB-C. And before anybody says anything about how slow it's going to be, USB-C is capable of 100 watt output at 20 volts. So we're done with the packaging. Oh no, let's take a quick look. Does all M12 batteries, so it can charge all M12 batteries. USB. You can also use the charger in this device to charge things such as your phone. All the output is USB-A only. 5-year warranty. And if you don't have a receipt, remember, 5-year warranty would start from the date of manufacture based on the serial number, which I don't see anywhere in here. Oh, there it is. Backside. They do have a little charging graph there for 3 amp hour, 2 amp hour, and 1.5 amp hour, and how long it would take to charge. We're going to put that to the test, because I also have this, which will let us see how long it takes to charge and power output, milliamp hours, etc., etc., etc. And I thought I had drained my new M12 battery, but this is a very old, well-worn M12 battery. Apparently I had a different one in the jacket today than I thought, so too late. We're going to use that one. Here are, as my Gino would say, the constructions. But those are cheating, so we don't need those. Your obligatory government warnings, catalog numbers. Oh, and because it's been requested of me, I have to say I am here with my lovely assistant, Miss Mina, the pork chop. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, stick your face in there.
Hi.
Okay. All right, go back to your doodles. Go back to drawing. So, I know we're all excited, but let's take a look at the accessories first. So here we have a micro USB cable. It's actually a really, really nice one. Apple only made their cables this sturdy. Sturdy aluminum fittings. Very strong rubberized ends. Take the tension off. It's even kind of laser etched onto there for Milwaukee. Very nice. This is one of those cables that will really last. The charger, compact, and it is more of a rectangular shape, so this will definitely fit on an outlet without blocking the outlet next to it. Let's see, the specifications are 5 volt, 2.1 amp. So not power delivery, but it's 2.1 amps, which is interesting because now looking at the, what do you call these things again? I just call it the battery holder. M12 compact charger and power source. So the official name is power source. So for the charger power source combo, let's see, what was the USB output I read? Output can be 12 volts for, of course, the jacket via the socket. USB output 9 volts 1.6 amp or 5 volts 2.1 amp. And given that this is USB A, that's not going to be power delivery. That's going to be quick charge, not power delivery. So that'll work with a lot of your Android phones for high output or fast charging. You're not going to get fast charging out of this for your Apple devices or pretty much everybody else that's gone to the power delivery standard. So on the back here, there's your USB A. We'll flip it over. Up here we have a little blinky light. There is the micro USB in for charging your M12 battery. So this is awesome because I can charge them in the car while I'm driving. And here's a little power button here, which should give you a readout on the graph. And then, as usual, they have, this is like almost like a regular charger for the most part. Gives you the combinations of light flashes for charging or damaged battery. So this is an intelligent charger. It has to be because the M12 batteries really don't have any circuitry inside. I had when I rebuilt a part, but I just glued the casing back together, otherwise I'd show you the board. Basically, there's very little inside the M12s, other than a temperature sensor for the most part. And we got one blinky red light for the power meter, so this is a dead battery. So, let's get our extension cord. We love extension cords in this house, right, Mina?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mina.
Okay. Okay, yep, okay. This is JJ. Should we have JJ help? So, Alright, so JJ, you help. Okay, you know what? That's electricity. It's dangerous for JJ. We don't want to electrocute JJ, do we?
How you don't want JJ to
We might have to make JJ soup.
No.
No.
You don't like JJ to be here. It's too hot for JJ.
Oh, soup would be too hot for JJ. Okay, oh, that's right. I wanted to plug my little meter in here. Welcome, reset. This is nice for testing the capacity of like your phone battery, see how much it's actually degraded. So we're gonna plug that in, plug it in, plug it. Oh, I shouldn't say that. The copyright trolls will get me. And we have a red light, so the battery is charging. Now, from factory, this is supposed to be a 16 watt-hour battery, and it's well worn. I don't know what its current capacity is. This is nice because I can get a more accurate reading for my M12 batteries and what the capacities are. I can use a kilowatt meter for my M18s, but the capacities are so small in the M12s, I can never get an accurate enough reading. So as of right now, it is charging at, wow, right at, am I reading that right? 2 amp on the dot, 10.2 watts. So based on that, this is going to take about 3 times longer in general to charge than it would be if you used your standard Milwaukee combo charger or M12 charger. The reasoning being is the dedicated M12 or the Milwaukee combo charger, which is the M18s or the M12s, will put out between 30 and about 36 watts, which is pretty good for batteries of these sizes to charge them up. So that is nice, a solid 2 amp, 1.99. Still, that is pretty darn good. So yeah, based on that, this should take, I'd say for this battery, it should take about an hour and a half. And they have operator's manual. Yeah, it's cheating. I know. Yeah, it tells me nothing. And of course, here are the especificaciones. So, input amps 0.6, output volts 5, output amps 2.1. That's for the wall plug. So already I can tell you right now, this is freaking awesome. And this is going to be a very much used device. If you have, of course, USB in your car, you don't need to use the Milwaukee charging brick. You can use anything that you can plug in that can give this a micro USB out. which I have that in the car. I got Lightning, hopefully not for very much longer once we get our USB-C phones. I do have a micro USB and I have a USB-C so I can run my laptop. So this is awesome. I'll let this go and put it to use. If you're interested in buying one of these, first, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. It helps tremendously. And I have links down in the description box below, which will take you to Amazon, where you could purchase or find more information for either these batteries, lots of different Milwaukee stuff, and also the end credits will link you to a couple other videos where I'm talking about little other Milwaukee products.